Hey there, Libra, and welcome to your March 29th, April 4th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with an oracle card here, get a general vibe for the reading. Then we're going to do a 3-card spread, past, present, future with the Rider-Waite, and we'll do a couple clarifiers and an outcome card with the Universal Fantasy. And hopefully all is well. Remember, Gemini, these are, or Gemini, just did Gemini's reading. Remember, Libra, these are general readings. So just take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't try to make any like big stretches in logic or anything to make something fit. You know, if something sounds like it fits, then it fits, right? Don't try to put the round peg in the square hole or what have you, right? Like, just, you know, make what fits. Let what fits. Like if something naturally comes to mind when I say something, then let it happen, right? Don't like be like, oh well, if I that could really mean to this. Like, don't be doing that. Anyway, we have for you, Libra, a change in the wind card. So this can be a card of change of fortunes. It can be a card of like just a change coming in, right? So hopefully we got some good news. Maybe some changes happening. Maybe you're deciding you need to make a change. You know, you need to just get out there and make a change. Like you need to change up, maybe you're looking to lose weight and it's like, well, you need to change up your diet maybe. You know, like myself, I love them, but frozen pizzas are definitely not on the weight loss track. Not a food for that. We just gotta pop out for you, Libra. You know, I love frozen pizzas, but they definitely aren't gonna contribute to my me slimming down for the summer. That kind of a thing, right? Like, so maybe you decide you need to make a change, and the wind of change is coming to signify that, perhaps, for you. But for your past, we've got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands is a card of stability. You know, he's got the one wand here that's ready to go. It's stable. It's standing on its own. You got to hold the other one. It's not quite stable yet, but it is a card of coming from a strong place, right? He's also got this globe in his hand, so it can be a card of wanting to travel, wanting to move. It could be like you want to travel, but like with COVID, right? Even though people are getting their vaccines at this time, it's still not 100% safe to travel. So maybe you're thinking about it, and maybe the change of wind is saying like you're changing your mind on it. It's like, well, maybe taking a trip right now to wherever isn't a good idea, right? So, but in your present, we've got the Sun. Sun's happiest card in the deck. You know, everything coming up Millhouse. It's just a super happy card. You know, just nothing but success, good things coming in. So maybe that change of perspective for you, or just that change of thought, is going to lead to success. It's going to lead to happiness. You know, maybe you're thinking about going to, like I said, maybe you're thinking about traveling or something, and you're like, well, maybe I want to go to wherever, like Tijuana or something. And then you're like, well, maybe I better not, because, you know, it is kind of dangerous. Never really thought that, like, it still could be dangerous. And then, like, you hear that Tijuana had an outbreak in COVID. Not that I want that to happen to Tijuana. I'm just saying, using that as an example, but that kind of a thing, right? It's like maybe you're thinking about going to a place and then you decide, no, better not. And then you hear like a couple days later, oh, they had an outbreak of COVID. And you're like, whew, dodged a bullet, right? Like that kind of a thing. So just trying to stay safe and such. This is leading to the Chariot. In the future, the Chariot is Cancer. It's not Cancer, it's Cancer, the sign. It's their card. So maybe a Cancer is coming in for you. Maybe this is, like I said, Cancer coming in for you. But this is also a card of taking control of a situation, right? Taking control of external forces. You see the comparison I always draw between between Cancer's card, the Chariot, and Leo's card, the Strength card, is that the Chariot is a card of taking the reins and making things do what you want. You know, taking the action, being like, I'm going to, you know, show people like I can do this. I'm going to be like, I'm bending things to my will. I'm going to take the action, make the change, you know, do that kind of a thing to get what I want. Whereas Leo's card, the Strength card, is a card of like, showing you're strong, right? People seeing like on the picture, it's a woman taming a lion. And it's like, wow, if she tamed a lion, she's powerful. And like they kind of give her respect because of that. And it's the same thing for you, but like it's the same thing with the Cancer card. But with the Cancer card, it's like taking the action and changing things. People being like, wow, like you really turned that situation around. That's crazy. And then people giving you respect because of that. So that's possible. The Chariot card is also the fastest card in the deck, so it could be like quick success coming in for you because you're coming from like I say, the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. It's a card of a lot of success coming in for you as well. So maybe it's quick success coming in. You know, you're coming from a place of stability, you know, and like a lot of success is coming your way, perhaps. But it's like because you're taking action. It's because you're going out and being the change you want to see in the world, right? So I like that, Libra. I'm going to get you some clarifiers and an outcome card here with the Universal Fantasy. But before we do, if you could leave a like, I really appreciate it. You can subscribe and hit that bell icon as well, Libra, if you haven't already. You can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one, and the hitting that bell icon will notify you when I upload new videos, so you can check them out right away as soon as they come out. Trumpets. But anyway, we'll give the deck one last little shuffle here. And hopefully we got some good clarifiers and outcome cards for you. So between the Three of Pentacles and the Sun, we've got the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is kind of a card feeling dissatisfied. Card of feeling like you're kind of daydreaming. You're kind of feeling like, I don't really want to be where I am. And you're kind of daydreaming about being like where you actually want to be. It's also a card potentially of gifts coming in. You see this sort of dryad woman here. She's got this golden cup to give to this guy. So it could be a gift coming in for you. Maybe that's, you're so stable at this time, someone gives you a gift, and that's kind of the thing that like pushes you over the edge, right? And that gives you the Sun, and that gives you that success that's coming in, right? You're like, you know, all I needed was like, you know, so you always see like the cliche, like I just need a break. I just need, you know, somebody give me the opportunity. Maybe this is that opportunity coming in, or someone giving you something that pushes you over the edge so you can be successful and be happy and such. So I like that. Between the Sun and the Chariot, we've got the Three of Cups. This is the third time the Three of Cups has come up today since I started doing the readings. But it's a card of, you know, celebrations. It's a card of you, your friends, your family coming together and celebrating something. So I would say celebrating the success you've been having with the Sun and the Chariot, like you just being really successful and just having cause to celebrate. But for an outcome card, we got the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of, you know, wanting to be free. You know, this guy's flying an airship. Like, how much freer could you be? Like, flying like a bird does, right? But it also is a card of sort of like, you see he's got like the supplies and stuff on his ship. And it can be like of a business. Like, you want to start up a business. You're like, how do I become successful and grow my business and grow myself so that I can, you know, be the big boss of like a company or something like that. And it's like kind of dreaming about that. How do I get there? And like I say, every time this one's come up lately, is like success leaves clues, right? You can look at how other people became successful and be like, okay, I need to analyze how those people became successful. What's the common thread through all that? And it's like, well, if that's the common thread, then that's what I should be doing to become successful. So I like that. It looks like you're in a good spot to make a change. It's never a bad spot to be in. You're never in a bad spot to make a change, really, unless things are going super good. You know, I know Capricorn has had a couple of weeks of just being like A1, like nothing's going wrong, don't change what you're doing. So unless you're in that kind of a mode at the moment, it's never a bad time to, you know, make a change for the better, of course. So I like that, Libra. You know, you can leave a like, as I said before. You can subscribe and hit the bell icon if you haven't already. You can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one, get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the weeks ahead. And I hope to see you, Libra, in the next video.